How's everyone doing? I hope everyone's doing well today. I am super excited for this stream because I am unboxing and checking out the new E.L.F. by Jen Atkin collaboration, and from what I've seen online, it looks like super good and really neutral, great for like creating an everyday look, which is like totally what I'm all about in a stream and like my life in general. Hello, hi Dana, hi Fozia, and hi to everyone else that's here. So yeah, I'm going to be talking about these awesome products from the Jen Atkin collab. As you can tell, I have not even opened them at all, so you're really going to get my first impressions. I think they launched like 6 or 7 products. I purchased 3 of them, one of which is like a combo pack though. So I got the Let's E.L.F.ing Do This palette in the shade Light Medium. And this has like a blush highlight and bronzer, as well as like some eyeshadow colors. And then I also got the Eyes Up Here kit. And this comes with the hair and brow pomade, which I'm actually super excited to use in my hair, and the Zero Effort liner in black, and the eyebrow duo brush. I actually kind of wish this came in the brown color because I'm kind of into brown eyeliner over black, but whatevs. And then I got the Xxtra lip duo in the Self-Made pink. We'll see how this all looks. So far, I just washed my face a few minutes ago because I had makeup on earlier, so it's looking a little bit red. And it feels warm. So that's where I'm at to just like start off. So I'm going to, I guess, start. Well, first of all, how's everyone's night going and day going? I hope everyone's having a good day. I have had a pretty busy day today, so I'm just kind of like winding down, and streaming is a really nice way to do that at the end of this day. So I hope that everyone is doing well. And Dana, yeah, it's going to be a true first impression. You guys will really see my full first reactions. Oh, you got the first dose of the Moderna vaccine today. Oh yeah, so it's time to take it easy and rest. I had a family member get the Johnson & Johnson vaccine last Thursday, and they kind of had a little bit of an adverse reaction. So I'm hoping that they're like getting better, and I hope that you feel really well from the Moderna. I feel like Moderna and Pfizer are like better options than Johnson & Johnson right now. Hi, Bryn Beans. Oh my god, you kind of look like Laura Dreyfus. I don't know who that is. Oh my god, now I feel like I need to like Google. I hope that that's a good thing. I feel like I get lots of people like say, oh, you look like this person or that person, but I always like forget who. But she's from Dear Evan Hansen, the musical, and you love her. All right, cool. I like it. If you love her, then I'll go with that. Cool. So yeah, I'm gonna be talking tonight about the E.L.F. by Jen Atkin collab, and I'm gonna start by this is like not related to that, but I'm just gonna start by priming my skin, and I'm gonna use the Tatcha liquid silk canvas, which I've been using before makeup a lot recently, and I really like it. It comes out like whitish, almost like a pinkish tone, but it's like super lightweight. As you can tell, it's kind of like slipping on my skin. And I have been really enjoying this as a primer. I'm gonna make sure I get like a lot on the eyelids because I'm gonna use some eyeshadow. I'm gonna drop a link for you if you are interested in looking at that product. I really need to get someone to moderate my streams so they can like mod and put in my little links because it always takes me an extra minute. So thank you for bearing with me. Yeah, I ordered this collaboration like the day after it came out because I was like super curious about it. And there are a few other things. There's a mist that came with that was like part of this collaboration, but I did not purchase that because I have like 2 or 3 open mists, and I was like, all right, you don't need to buy every single thing that exists. So slow it down. Slow your roll. I've been shopping way too much. But I think that this palette looks like really cute. And it looks like the packaging is like nice. I'm impressed by it. Especially for E.L.F. I think this was like $12 or $16, so like a really good price point for a lot of products. We have a 4-pan eyeshadow and a bronzer, blush, and highlight, which I think is nice. I guess I'm going to start actually not using this palette. I'm going to use my Saie Slip Cover. I call it the wrong name, sorry. Slip Cover in shade 3. It's one of my, I guess, like, favorite kind of like foundations at the moment. And I'm going to put like a pump of 3 on my hand. And I'm also going to use a pump of the Saie Glowy Super Gel in Star Glow. Use like a half pump of that just to kind of give it a little bit of extra glow. And I'm using an RMS concealer brush. I think it's a concealer brush. Just to give like a really glowy, light, even tone to my skin. So that's kind of like what I do. I shouldn't say never, but I typically don't wear a super full coverage foundation. I really like a light coverage. And I really like this Saie because it just gives a nice little like sheen. It's one of my favorite. I've been using this pretty much since it came out. And I am ordering a different shade during the Sephora sale. Green beans. I think I see a yin yang candle in the background. Very pretty. Thank you. It's actually I don't think it's a candle. It is a coffee mug, but I use it like decorative because I just love the way it looks. And it is by an artist named Rachel Saunders, I believe. I got it during the pandemic. I was like on Instagram every second. Not that that has changed a lot, but I bought it during the pandemic. Like I feel like I was like deep in pandemic time, probably like about a year ago, and just looking for something to like perk up my mood. So I always keep it around. It's one of my favorite things. Okay, so I'm going to start with this palette, and we're going to do a little bit of, let's see, I'm going to do a little bit of what first? Like eyeshadow? Maybe we should do eyes first, or like complexion? Maybe complexion. Ooh, I'm like so excited / nervous to like put a brush to this palette. Like the first dip is always like, it's exciting. All right, so I guess I'm going to start with a little bit of bronzer. This one here. I'm also like not a makeup girl, so I always do, I'm always like nervous. Why? I don't know. But here we go. Just gonna give myself a little bit of a contour. I think this palette makes it super easy to do if you're not like a makeup pro, which is me. I'm just like do a little bit kind of girl. So I'm just doing like the hollows of my cheeks a bit, and then like a little up above. And we can do a little bit like under the chin for bronzer. Okay. Now, yeah, I'm not really a contour or a makeup person in general at all. So I'm doing the little like, I don't know, free thing because that's what I've heard you're supposed to do. And I'm just gonna go in with the same brush because I'm trying to make this like a super easy and like as they talk about it, how easy it should be. So I'm just gonna use like the opposite side of this brush and go into the pinky blush shade here, which looks really pretty on the brush. And I'm just going to kind of like put it on top here. I sometimes like to put blush like on my apples, but I also like to just like kind of lay it on top and kind of give it a little bit of a lifted look. I don't know. Do I need more? The blush aficionado over here. Not really. I kind of like it. I feel like it's a little aggressive for blush for me, but like it's pretty neutral. Alright, and I'm just gonna like, again, use the same brush. It just needs to be washed after and go into the highlight right here. I should definitely be like using different brushes for this, like, and we're just gonna do a little bit like right on top. Is that how you do this? Yeah, you just do whatever you want, I think. I'm gonna do a little bit of highlight like down the center of my face too. Well, if I had a smaller brush, it would be like obviously a more precise application, but this is where we are. I'm like so lazy. I'm like all about what is easy, you know? So like, I think that highlight's pretty. I've been interested about this because I haven't really been using like a lot of powder products. I use a lot of like glow, like I don't know, more like glowy or like liquid products, like liquid blushes and highlights and things like that. So this was interesting to me. But I think that's standard. Pretty. I like it. Okay. So that is where we're at with that now. Do my hair back a little bit. I really typically love liquid blushes. Just getting my hair out of my face. I need to get like some of those like hair like clips. You know those ones that they're like little like clicky clips that have like the flat piece on them? Because these are like not really my vibe. They look a little crazy. But I want to get those ones that like keep your hair flat because I think that these kind of create a bump in my hair, which whatever. I don't know where to get those though. Have to look. Okay. Next we're going to use the eyeshadows. Okay, on the package, it gives you a little like a recommendation of like what to do, which is kind of nice. I like that. mix and match, or use one eyeshadow shade and apply it to the eyelid using the eyeshadow brush. Oh, it actually doesn't give you, I just thought it did. Okay, so let's see. I think I like this, like, this color right here. It looks very similar to the like bronzer color, which I'm gonna also like dip into the bronzer as well. And I'm using this like MAC 224 SH brush, which I don't even know what that is. Let me just show. I'm just gonna put a little bit of this darker color into the crease. So I literally this week on Monday started esthetician school. Yeah, the pigmentation's really nice on this. So, and the chapter that I started on this week is makeup. So I'm like, oh, I can start doing my like makeup application on myself now. I can like learn some things. Because I don't know shit about makeup. I shouldn't say I don't know shit. I like makeup. I'm not very skilled in makeup application. Aside from just like a very easy, like, put it on with my fingers kind of vibe. Samina, thank you. Hi. Yeah, I'm super excited. So with esthetician school, you obviously learn about like makeup, waxing, skincare, like lots of different things. And the makeup part is very new to me, and I don't have a lot of experience there yet. But I did learn like a lot about like eye shapes and like what to put where if you're like trying to like correct. And it's interesting. Oh, Dana, full disclosure, I'm a former E.L.F. employee. Cool. I know the team worked really hard on upgrading the eyeshadow formula over the last couple of years. Yeah, I do think that these colors are, I mean, this color so far looks really, really pretty. I also really like a very neutral eye. I think a lot of people do, honestly. Because it can like be very daytime, like transition from like day to night, like super simple. And this was the, I don't know if there's color names, doesn't seem like it, but this was like the second color in. And I like this color. I think it complements my like hair color a bit. I'm gonna do like the slightly lighter color on the inner. I'll like blend that in a little bit. Oh wow, it like covers too. What did you do when you worked at E.L.F., Dina? It's just pretty, just like blend it over even. Again, like maybe someone that knows what they're doing with eyeshadow would know more. Finance and business insights, not so exciting. That sounds like my last like job. I worked at a brewery for like 4 or 5 years at a brewery in Montauk, New York, which is like a really exciting place to be and like a fun job. And everyone was like, "Oh my god, do you drink beer every day?" And I'm like, "No, I'm like I work with like numbers and I like make them make money and like save money and so I can relate to that, like working for a company that seems and feels very glamorous, but you're doing like not as exciting things. Um, so yeah, I like this so far. I'm gonna put a little bit more bronzer up here. And should I like go in with like the darker colors? I'm gonna do this like third shade out here. think this looks really pretty. Should like conceal a little bit on that pimple. I have another brush that's a little bit more thinner. And I'm gonna do this. I'm actually gonna like wet the end of it and sort of use this darkest color as like a little bit of an eyeliner. I kind of like doing that. I'm just creating like a little bit of a smudgy. So like I just took this look from day to night. I definitely wouldn't do this daytime, but I was like bringing this for like after work cocktails or like drinks or something or dinner. And this like adds a little bit of a fun pop. I'm gonna go in with the lighter color one more time. Just gonna blend it in a little. Okay, I think that's pretty. And then I'm also going to add a little bit of this highlight one more time, like just above on the brow bone. Okay, into that. So I think I'm done with the palette for now. What are we doing next? Okay, I'm liking the way that looks. It's cool. And I'm going to give you guys the link for the palette. And next, I'm going to open up the Eyes Up Here kit, curated by the ultimate self-made beauty boss Jen Atkin, power-packed formulas and fresh shades created to help you get your e.L.F. together. Okay. This package is nice. Sometimes I feel like when things are packaged like this in the Xxtra kit, like the plastic, it's sort of nice. Interesting choice as opposed to like a box. Use the silicone brush to apply the pomade onto your brows to groom and hold your brow hairs in place. Pro tip, apply to your hairline or hair part to tame your flyaway baby hairs. That's for the pomade. Alright. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna give you guys the link to those as well. And yeah, I'm very curious about the brow products. I've been trying, I have literally tried in the past month. I've been using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze, this wax. I really, really like this. I've been filling my brows in with Glossier Brow Flick and then doing the Brow Freeze on top, and I've been loving that. I also recently tried NYX the Brow Glue, which I liked. Definitely not as much as Anastasia. So I am excited to try out this Jen Atkin Brow Pomade. this brush is like for what? Just like combing brows? That's where we're gonna start, I guess. Alright, so I'm just gonna like comb my brows up. Do you think I should put on, like, should I fill in my brows a little bit? There isn't like a brow fill in item. Hey Regina, thank you for joining. Yeah, I really like the Anastasia Beverly Hills. I have not tried Patrick Ta, but I'm always interested. I like love Patrick Ta. I like love his personality. I think he's fun. So I'm gonna like just leave these brows natural and just try this E.L.F. by Jen Atkin hair and brow pomade clear coat, just to like see how it goes and looks. So the brush is like silicone, which is interesting. And it seems like, I don't know, let's just go for it. Let's see how it goes. Okay. So first impression is like, nothing's really happening. I think it's definitely, you don't get a ton of product on the brush, which is actually sort of nice. And I think I have like brow product left in my eyes from earlier today. I think it's going to be super helpful for baby hairs, which I definitely want to try on because I have a lot of baby hairs that stick up. Like from postpartum after I had my daughter, I lost, like my hair was falling out like so much. And then it started growing back, like, so I have these like, sort of have them tamed a little bit now, but I have a lot of hairs just like around my brow, like around, oh, this is nice, around the hairline. And just around my part that are like, always kind of like sticking up as flyaways. Ooh, this is like nice. They're going down super easily. I'm interested to like feel my hair after this because I don't want it to get like very, I don't know, like sticky or hard. But wow, this is actually like powerful. And I don't know if it's like very easy to see on camera, but, or if like you could really see the before, but I like that. Wow. I think I'll really use this on my part line, as well as like just to like tame those little like edges. Does it feel sticky? No, it doesn't. It dries very like, I don't even know how to explain it. It dries like smooth. My hair just feels pretty smooth. Yeah, no, nothing sticky. It's not hard. I like it. I actually think that I like this better as like a hair taming product than I do as an eyebrow product. I'm gonna put it in the other eyebrow just to see, like, let's see, like over here how that's kind of, yeah, I like it. Oh, Dana, you lost hair after COVID? That's interesting. How has your hair regrowth journey been? I actually have been taking like a lot of supplements for hair regrowth. I tried this one, I think it's a Chinese herb called like Qisho Wu, maybe? I could be saying it wrong. that I got on Amazon and I like had seen was like endorsed by like several celebrities. It's like probably $30 for a container, and I went through a bunch of them, and it helped with my hair growth. Okay, so hair loss is a known side effect for some people post-COVID. Oh, that's so interesting. I had not heard that, but I'm also not like, I haven't really been watching any news or like medical stuff. So, okay, this product, E.L.F. by Jen Atkin, hair and brow pomade clear. So like the fact that it says hair and brow pomade, I think it is definitely better for hair. So if you have all those little like fuzzies, I think try this. And you can buy this separately, and I think it's only like $6. I like think this is a really good product. For eyebrows, like I think it's fine. I think there's a lot of products like right now for eyebrows. I'm not probably going to use this for eyebrows, but I will definitely use this on my hairline. Okay, now that it's like kind of dried down a little bit, I can feel it a little bit more. But like only I think in the parts where I put like a lot more, but like still feels like pretty smooth, and I think that the hair is nicely tamed. Into this, like recommend it. I think it's worth a shot, and for $6, like I don't think you can really beat it. So yeah, into it. All right, next thing we're going to try is the Zero Effort Liner. This liner, you can see it is square. It's an interesting method. I'm not sure like how to sharpen this type of product. I guess you can just sharpen it using a regular pencil, but the edge, the tip is like pretty big. It seems like a big pencil, which could make it easier to use. It's probably like that on purpose. So we'll try it out. I've already sort of used the darkest color in the eyeshadow palette for an eyeliner because I forgot about this, but we're going to try it out anyway. I have never done eyeliner on camera, so sorry if I'm weird. And I know I'm not supposed to like stretch out my eyes, but I'm not really able to do eyeliner like any other way. That's something I'm gonna like, that's like a goal of mine to get better at. Doing eyeliner, ooh, nice and dark. Doing eyeliner without pulling my lids. Oops. It's a little tough to do eye makeup on camera because I just like sort of mess that up. But what do you do when you mess up? You just kind of go over it. You do more. More is more. Or is that like not really the vibe? Should I have a Q-tip or something? Yeah, maybe I should have a Q-tip. Or maybe we'll like fix it with a little bit of like concealer or something. This is like definitely aggressive. Like eyeliner to me I feel like is very aggressive. For me personally, since I don't use a lot of my makeup. Especially liner. I used to use liner every single day. When I was younger, in high school, in college, I was like an eyeliner every day kind of girl. And they always lined my like bottom. And they always did my like inner like waterline. This eye came out a little better, I think. So like the way it goes on, the formula feels like very smooth. And it's a little bit like thick, more of like a charcoal-y kind of liner in color. So like if you do like mess up like I did there, it's kind of like not looking as messed up. Does everyone wear eyeliner here? I think eyeliner, like, it does really make your eyes pop. It does feel bold for me. And I'm very interested on how this will, like, I don't know, shave down when I go to sharpen it. All right, let's do a mascara. What are we using for mascara nowadays? Okay. Mascara, I'm going to use Ilia. I'm using like a little sample size because I love little samples. And I'm using the Limitless Lash Mascara in the color After Midnight, which I think is their like deepest black. I really like this. I like the brush. The shape of it is really nice. So here we go. Oftentimes I curl my eyelashes, but I don't know where that curler is, so I'm not going to it. So, okay, so overall, that Eyes Up Here kit, I think is probably a good buy if you're interested in trying several of the products. But I think that the hero from that kit is for sure that hair and brow pomade. Otherwise, this is like a little brush on one side and a spoolie on the other side. I think it's like cool, but nothing necessary. I think that the black eyeliner for me personally is too aggressive. I would have liked to see it in brown, but the kit does not come with brown. The kit only comes with black. So I would get, like, spend probably the same amount of money and get just the hair and brow pomade and the brown eyeliner. So I like the way the eyeliner went on, and I feel like in brown it would really go more with a daytime vibe or even a nighttime vibe, just not so aggressively dark. They also went pretty dark on the liner. Maybe this isn't dark. Maybe it's just kind of like average, regular, like to someone else. What do you guys think? Like, are these eyes too dark? I just feel like they're dark on me. Maybe not if I like sit back. Okay. Last but not least is the Xxtra Lip Duo in the color Self-Made Pink. And here we go. They're a little hard to open. Actually, like, I don't know if I can open this. I'm not sure if we're gonna open this ever. Pop it at the top like this. Packaging very secure. Ooh, okay, this is cool. It's the duo. So like one side is the thinner liner side, which I'm into. And the other side is the lipstick, which is like this. This reminds me of like similar packaging to the Glossier lipsticks, Generation G lipsticks. I used to love those when they first came out. And it kind of reminds me of the color of Glossier called Cake, which I used to wear a lot if I like know the name. Okay, here we go. This color is really neutral for my lip color. It's almost like unnoticeable. And like ever so slightly overlining. But I try to keep my lip liner very, very close to my natural shape. Okay. And now here we go with, let's see. Ooh, I really like this like wand and how big it is. So this is a pretty like very matte color. I typically prefer a slightly more creamy formula. And I'm interested to see how this wears. It's actually pretty creamy to touch, but definitely like looks matte. I feel like the matte can sometimes make my lips look like dry and cracked. But I like this. I'm gonna take a sip of my Spindrift. Comes off a little bit, but like not bad. So they definitely don't claim to like make any like non-transfer claims, but I like this. Very like neutral. I think the whole palette is like a very neutral vibe. I'm gonna like finish one more with maybe a little bit more bronze blush and highlight. All right. I think this is it. The final look. What do you think? I think it's pretty. Thanks, Regina. Yeah, I like this. I like this palette. I think it's like super. It's affordable, which is great. I think like E.L.F. makeup has come a long way. I've tried E.L.F. at various points over the past few years, and I'm into it. I think, like what Dana was saying earlier, that the eyeshadows look really great, and the formula has improved a lot over the past few years. Favorite products would definitely be, I'm liking this lip. I'm interested to see how it wears, so maybe I'll like report later or tomorrow on my Instagram, but I like the lip. Favorite other product would be the hair pomade, and the palette in general is, I think, a really easy to wear palette. It also comes, this is it, oops, dropped it. That's in like the light medium, and it comes in like a medium dark or like a medium deep tone, which I would imagine is just like a slightly more deep, a vibrant kind of neutral as well. But these look really pretty, and I am into them. eyeliner, take it or leave it. I think it's good, charcoal-y, but I would have preferred it in the brown. So yeah. And yeah, I think that like hair flyaway tamer is like something I'm gonna be like using for quite a while. I hope that never goes away. Or I'm gonna buy a couple of them. Yeah. So that's it. Alright. Well, if anyone has any questions about this collab, or if they have any questions about any of these products in general, or if they need like a recommendation or something, I can always recommend something based on, my experience. So send me a DM or message. I'm happy to help. Yeah, I think, Dana, you should totally try that flyaway tamer. I don't think it's like, it's definitely not, she like totes that as like a bonus, but I think that's like really what it's good for. I think there's other way better brow products out there, but I like it as a flyaway tamer. And yeah, I think all of these like the bronzer, blush, and highlight kit colors are also very neutral and pretty, and could be used on different skin tones. But it's like good for like very easy, like if I just took like 50 minutes to stream this and like chat with everyone, but I could have done that makeup in like, I don't know, 5 minutes. I would have not have done the eyeliner. Just would have kept it like very neutral and basic. So that's it. I am so happy that you guys joined my stream tonight. And check out my first impressions. As always, Newness is the spot to be for all things beauty, skincare, mental health, well-being. There's tons of other streams going on tonight and tomorrow, rest of this week. So I hope to see everyone in the stream, in the chat. And I will talk to everyone soon. Love you guys. Bye.